This is by far one of the most creative solutions I've ever seen in an RP event. Back during one of my travel murder mystery RPs, we were almost to our destination, Fairmore, but were greatly slowed down by two of our members contracting gnomeplague. In case you don't know, gnomeplague is a serious disease carried by gnomes. It causes permanent paralysis in victims. Gnomes are of course immune, but our medic failed both roles to heal either patient. The travelers were left with a choice: kill them or leave them to die. But our priest had an idea. You see, priests can have the ability to cast levitate. The infected couldn't move, but he tied strings to them, like balloons. Everyone inside the RP was dying of laughter. This was cruel but funny to witness. I remember roleplayers were just casually walking down the road and look over to see two floating people attached to strings. We continued traveling on the road, but the one balloon had to go. So as the murderer, I put them out of their misery with a quick stab, which popped them. We had one last balloon. Well, his levitate wore off. So instead of recasting it, we used the toy sled from Winter Vale to pull him along. The final leg of the journey was the ship from Manifral Harbor to Fairmore. There was 3 people left behind me. 2 of them were entirely new to RP in general. They went from "let's try this" to "we're doing another one tomorrow after this." And with travel murder mystery RPs, I started ending them off with a bang. Sometimes murderers attempted to set the ship on fire or cause an explosion to hopefully pick off the remaining survivors. This makes the final trip more intense if the murderer isn't caught by an investigator in time. So I, Richard, threw down several crates of cheese. As a warlock, the ocean didn't bother me, so I jumped down and swam to the shore. Manifral Harbor was only a few feet away, so I just swam. From the ship, everyone was panicking because they just witnessed a warlock throw down a whole bunch of cheese, so either a bunch of cheese-hungry demons were coming, or something else. Over the horizon, thousands of dark silhouettes. Maybe 2 feet tall each. Couldn't tell. They witnessed as thousands of gnomes started running on water to get to the cheese Richard just threw down. Everyone passed a roll to fight them off, except the balloon, who was paralyzed. He rolled a 42 out of 85, so I described how the gnomes ripped him apart. You know, they had to get to that sweet cheese. And the final survivors really hated gnomes after this. But they could now enjoy their lives in luxurious Fairmore. Well, until Garrosh decides, hey, let's bomb this place. So ends the story of People Balloons. I want to do some more travel murder mystery RPs just because of this event. I mean, come on, how often are you going to see people being used as balloons? So ends the story of People Balloons. I'd just love to see this again. Like, seriously, this was an awesome event. I just want to see, like, this introduced as a toy in WoW, to where you can turn somebody into a human balloon. Come on, Darkwind Fair, I know you have plans for that. So, this has been Muddy Quail, flying off.